Hi, welcome back to another video for Front Office Rocks. I'm Laura Hatch on YouTube. I'm glad you're listening in here. I want to talk about a subject that I talk about all the time when I'm speaking and online, and that is scripts don't work. I have said this for years and years and years. When you are teaching your front office team members, or when your front office team members are answering the phone, scripts don't work. And I still believe that. Scripts don't work. Now, let me put this in perspective. Think about outside of dental. Let's think about when you're calling another business, your cell phone company, your bank, whatever, and you're trying to fix a problem and somebody's reading off of a script. You know when they're reading a script, right? You can tell that they're reading verbatim what's on there. They're probably not interested in what they're saying. They're not really listening to you and your response. Their next question doesn't even match what you just said. People don't like to talk to people who are reading a script. However, one of the things that I want to make sure is clear is that you should have guidelines and outlines and expected answers that your team should know for all the questions for your practice. Therefore, it's not a script as much as it's an outline, a guideline. Here's the way we answer or should address questions that come into the practice. Now, what needs to happen is you take this outline and this guideline, maybe it looks like a script in the beginning, but you take it, then your team members have to actually internalize it. They have to make it theirs. They have to make it real, and they have to say it from their own point of view, from their own heart. So the way to do this is to take the script, the guideline, the outline, and then teach the team members the why behind it. Why do we answer the questions this way? Why do we handle these issues this way? And then have them practice, have them role play, have them say it in their own words until they're comfortable with it. Because the patients can tell if your team members are really listening, if they care, if they feel confident, if they know the answers to things. And so we want to make sure that we take your guidelines, rules, scripts, and we help our team members take it on for themselves, which means they need to know why we say what we say. They need to know why we do what we do, and then be able to say it in a way that they're comfortable with, that the patient can understand. So that's the I don't believe in scripts to how we handle our patient issues in the phones. You have to take this and you have to work your team through it until each one of them is super comfortable with the issues and the questions that come up. And then we have to continually train, because there are new things that will arise. There are new questions that will come up, and we need to go back to the beginning and say, okay, for this new issue, how are we going to handle it? How are we going to answer it? What are some of the ways we suggest? And if you don't know, reach out to Front Office Rocks. That's what I'm here for, and I will help you figure out how to answer these questions or address them. Then give the guidelines to your team. Let them understand why we've decided to do it that way. Let them practice saying it until they understand, so that they can tell the patient and work with the patient and help the patient. So that's my thoughts on scripts. I'm not saying that scripts are bad when it comes to training. I am saying that scripts are bad when it comes to answering the phones or talking directly to the patient. You need to take that and you need to let the employee get good at it so they can get confident and really care for our patients. So there's my 2 cents on scripts don't work. I still believe that, but now you guys understand why. So thank you for taking a couple minutes to listen to me and my thoughts behind it. If you have other questions, please write them down below. You can also make comments about this here. I would love to hear what you have to say. And again, thank you. Make sure you subscribe so you can get updates for new videos that come out. I'm trying to add new stuff that are focused on dental issues and dental office issues all the time. So thank you guys. Have an amazing day. Go take your scripts, work with your team, role play, and then get out there and help your patients.